This week on the Fish Guys.
We're out here off the Florida Keys, 400 feet of water.
Long way down there.
Marking them.
Fish on.
At 3.
Those are way bigger than Doug's.
Story of my life.
So what's the Nature Conservancy up to these days?
We're trying to bring data into the new century, if you will, and data collection. And the more accurate data that we can give to the agencies, the more accurate decisions they can make. And then, we as anglers can actually finally take part in this, so we can keep coming out here week after week after week.
Right here, off the bow.
Oh, fish on.
Oh, Chris is on, imagine that.
Let's go.
Double up.
Oh, look at him, look.
That's him. Oh, he's eating right now.
Love it when a plan comes together.
Dawn breaks in the Florida Keys. A pastel-painted sky greets the wind and waves of Marathon as the guys set out for the day. Aboard this 39-foot contender is the Nature Conservancy's David Moss, along with retired Major Leaguer Doug Meintkiewicz. Together with Captain Scott Stokey and Lain Goodwin, the crew has their sights set on deeper waters. But as any fisherman worth his weight in salt knows, the day is only as good as your bait. So with cast net pancakes for breakfast and the wells full of pilchards, the guys point the bow to the edge, anticipation growing for the deep drops ahead.
We wrapped in some nice fiberglass today, 39-foot contender. We're out here off the Florida Keys, 400 feet of water. Maybe some vermilion snappers, maybe some snowies. Who knows, Who knows what we could pull up from the depths with these electric reels.
Absolutely, yeah. Speaking my language, be nice to go home with a little something for the table. And but can't beat this office, right?
No, and look, Mother Nature's cooperating today. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I know these guys are excited.
Oh, yeah.
So let's go have some fun, man.
Absolutely.
Is there any current? What's our movement? About a knot.
Yeah.
Not much.
No, not much at all.
I might try the old 24 ouncer. Go light leader on one, heavy leader on the other.
We're here baiting it with squid, the ever so disgusting squid. We're gonna try a little bit of everything, a little bit of chunks, a little bit of whole ones. Give them the smorgasbord to see which ones they like. Might be some tilefish, might be some yellow eyes, maybe a snowy, a little bit of everything.
All right, Doug,
Yeah,
you go ahead and drop first.
send it, Cappy. Long way down there. Usually everything that comes out of here comes out of the bottom from down this deep is usually pretty tasty, so we will see.
Drop it. Down to the blimy depths. We call this deep dropping because it's deep. I don't feel like cranking it, so we use electric reels. A lot of work that I don't need.
Marking them.
Yeah.
Deep dropping is an exciting and rewarding way to target bottom-dwelling fish. It has become far more accessible to the average saltwater angler with technology like Penn's battery-powered Fathom electric reels and the remarkable stability of modern offshore boats. Fishing at depths past 300 feet, deep dropping opens a door to a whole new world of species. Some are similar to their shallow water cousins, such as groupers and snappers, while others, like tilefish, are unique to the abyss. Finding fish means first finding structure. Ridges, seamounts, canyons, and wrecks hold life in an otherwise underwater desert. Chicken rigs and other multi-hook setups allow for more chances at a bite on every drop. Even so, there's a reason this is called fishing and not catching. Deep dropping requires patience and perseverance. Although Captain Scott's numbers are tried and true, the bite depends on many critical factors, including water temps, tides, and currents. So if one spot doesn't produce,
Bring it up,
you pick up and move on.
try a different spot, and come back to this when the tide comes. We have a spot that's 4.5 miles away.
Gotcha.
See if the tide picks up, and then
Might be a little something on here.
Got a little shake going on there.
Yeah.
Getting close. It looks like you got a little shake.
He's got a fish. He didn't even know it.
whoa,
That is the deepest puffer fish ever caught.
A puffer in 600
wow.
feet.
Oh my gosh.
I think there's a lot of puffers out here.
Deep water, smooth, it's full of water. I didn't realize they had them this deep.
No, well, I mean they got to swim somewhere. There's no gates out here.
No fences?
No fences.
My buddy Andrew says that all the time. No fences out there. They'll swim wherever the hell they want.
Oh, do we got to teach you how to use this?
No.
What's almost as fun as catching fish is watching Lain trying to get them off the hook.
You hook her straight up in the air, lead her down below. Nice job.
Take two.
When your whole world revolves around family, preserving things for future generations comes naturally. Marathon in the Florida Keys.
The Fish Guys is brought to you by Marathon in the Florida Keys, the Nature Conservancy, partnering with anglers to keep fisheries abundant for generations to come. Jefferson's Bourbon, crafted with precision and aged with innovation. Contender, legendary sport fishing boats. Power Pole shallow water anchor, swift, silent, secure. The Guyz are offshore from Marathon, where Captain Scott Stokey works deep drop numbers in search of productive bottom. Despite a slow start to the day, the Guyz press on, rigged and ready for the next drift.
Sun in the sky, feel the heat on my skin, kicking back on the sand where the good times begin. Got my shades on my face and the breeze in my hair, yeah, the rhythm's in the air, and I ain't got a care for me.
You got a bite?
Yep.
Uh-oh, we got a bite up front. Oh, there you go. There you go, Lain.
Fish on?
So there are fish out here, huh? Beginning to wonder. Thought we went to the wrong lake for a second.
What's he got?
Saltwater fish.
Think it's probably a yellow eye, given where we're at. He doesn't look like he's pulling too hard.
Start catching largemouth bass out here, we're in trouble.
We got problems.
Got a yeller eye, or worm. Yeller eye.
That's what we're after. Yummy yummies.
Nice little yellow eye.
Still got a fish on here.
You got two, Lain.
Two on there.
Oh, nice one.
They gotta be thick if he got a bite down
Oh
there.
yeah, Blaine caught them. They are really thick.
It's a tough crowd back here, David. How's that bow? You got room for me up on the bow, man?
Yeah, I guess.
How pretty that is, huh?
Yeah, that's a good one there.
You know, Lain, that size doesn't get any bigger.
That's it, huh?
It'd be a different size.
Oh, because if he was bigger, he'd be a bigger fish than this
Yeah,
fish.
different size.
The riddle. Captain Scott Stokey dropping knowledge on me. Beautiful yellow eye snapper.
It only took about 10 spots
That was it.
to find them.
Yeah, too salty. Fade out.
So what's the Nature Conservancy up to these days?
We're trying to keep up with the speed of the fishery, which is tough. You know, one of the things that we're kind of our next endeavor is what we call data modernization. We're trying to bring data into the new century, if you will, and data collection and how we can better manage the fisheries so that we can keep coming out here week after week after week.
Got him on. Got him on, got him on, got him on.
And that's one thing I truly appreciate about the Nature Conservancy is the fact that that you all aren't trying to get things closed. You're just trying to figure out a way to make everybody happy, you know? And we want to preserve this more than anybody else.
Yeah.
Because what do you love to do on the weekends with your family and your friends?
This is it. Go fishing. Fish on. I mean, I'm a fisherman at heart. I'm Florida born and bred, and I love coming out here time after time, and I love to keep coming out here, you know, get some tasty fish for the table.
A 3.
Oh, no, he crushed you.
Nice.
A 3-fer.
Way to go, David.
Nice ones, too.
That's a way to spend an afternoon.
Hey, those are way bigger than Doug's.
Heck yeah.
Way bigger.
Story of my life.
So data modernization, how does today's technology play into that and help that?
Yeah, so there's a couple of apps out there that are really good at this. One of them's called iAngler, another one's GotOne, for instance. They're really tailored for what we're doing today, which is deep dropping. And the more accurate data that we can give to the agencies, the more accurate decisions they can make. The information that we're really looking for is, where are you fishing for some of these deep drop species? What species did you catch? The length? And then it'll kind of auto-locate to a rough locate. It'll ask you what county you're fishing out of, and that's really it. And then did you release it or keep it? And it's a great log for yourself too, that, you know, I went to this spot on this day, this is what the weather conditions, it all automatically saves it. And you can really help yourself get out there and be more productive when you're on the water, be more efficient too.
Sure, so as a recreational angler, it's gonna help me, right? Better management, more data means better management, better decisions.
Absolutely, and that's really what it's all about, is you wanna have the best information possible to make the most informed decision possible. And then, you know, we as anglers can actually finally take part in this. You know, not that we couldn't before, but it's definitely more in your face, if you will, that, you know, look, here's the data that I presented. I know that it's going to some place that it's ideally going to be used to help manage the fishery, so that, again, I can come out here tomorrow and catch some more snapper, which is what we're all looking for.
David Moss at Nature Conservancy, catching fish. Not only that, we're going to record fish, right?
That's the best part. Second best part. Best part's tonight.
Catching, eating,
Recording.
and recording.
Logging the catch.
That's it. Data modernization and full bellies. Doesn't get any better than that.
Absolutely.
Let's go put them on ice.
Every catch tells a story.
Fish on! Let's go.
When we share those stories, the Nature Conservancy puts our data into the hands of fishery managers with proof they can't ignore. Suddenly, our experience becomes evidence. We take our rightful seat at the table, and our voice shapes the rules of tomorrow. It's quick, anonymous, and built for us, by us. The payoff? Waters that fish like they should, generation after generation. Join the effort at nature.org/fishing.
Guardian on board, eyes on the blue. Some days the mission matters more than.
There you go. Getting bites.
Getting bites?
Oh, yeah.
Lines will drive
Fish on, David.
Fish on, sir.
the
Nice,
ocean
nice.
decides.
See if we can get another one, huh?
Today's about what's really on the line.
You got one, Lain?
Yeah.
39 feet cutting through the blue. Contender riding like it's built to. Keys fall.
Beautiful yellow eye snapper. We'll log it, and then we'll log them right into the cooler.
See color, Lain?
Yeah, I got color.
What do we got? Another
Another yellow.
yellow eye.
Now we fishing, huh, David?
Now we're catching, not just fishing.
True, yeah, it's true.
We've been fishing all morning.
Ocean and cool down below where the daylight ends. Time slows down.
Fish on, Doug.
Yes. Hopefully 2 or 3.
Got him chewing.
I'll take the 1.
Nice work, Doug. Get him over the boat. Get that lead. I got that lead under control. Whew, starting to look nice in that box.
Starting to get a box.
Eating good tonight.
David Moss stands quiet, eyes on the sea. Every mark matters. Adventure to lead the Nature Conservancy, holding the line most never see. Conserving the lands and waters all life needs. What we choose today, what we let slide. Decide if our kids inherit life or pay the price. From lures and lies to something true. Legends
Oh, look at this. Holy, nice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wah, wah, wee, wah.
Woo, David. Getting it done. The nice ones, huh?
Goodness gracious. Show off.
They really are pretty fish, aren't they?
Beauties. It doesn't get much more fun than that, huh?
No, this is good stuff.
I think that was a worthy drop for you. You come up with 3 fish.
All about efficiency.
Is that the FISH?
Exactly, yeah.
Efficiency?
Yep.
David, you're putting them in the box, my man. We are eating good tonight.
Yeah, I am not going to go hungry this evening. That's going to be tasty.
Nice.
That is for sure.
Now, answer me this.
Yes, sir.
If their eyes are really popped out and you let them back down, their eyes go back inside? Like a snowy and everything?
Yep.
When they're bulged out
If you do it
2
on a
inches?
descending device, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. There's we've actually got some really good video of a red grouper that was caught in about 180 feet. Looks 5 times worse than that one, and the video is shot straight up, so you can watch it literally go down, and you can almost do the sound effect yourself. You can see it go bloop. If we were, stick these on a descending device, send them down.
What about when their scales and everything pop out? Everything?
Everything. A colleague of mine actually has released groupers in 450 feet and tagged them and recorded them and stuff, and
Wow.
lived to fight another day.
What if Jefferson's didn't listen to tradition? What if instead of avoiding the blend, we mastered it and dared to experiment?
No, you can't change things.
No, you can change things. What if we finished bourbon outside of Kentucky? Like way outside. Brought our barrels somewhere hotter. Humid. Totally remote. Okay, this is too remote. I'm pretty cold. Untraditional blending and finishing for an unforgettable taste. Jefferson's Bourbon.
The Fish Guys is brought to you by Marathon in the Florida Keys, the Nature Conservancy, partnering with anglers to keep fisheries abundant for generations to come. Penn, let the battle begin. Booyah Clean, EPA safer choice and direct release marine cleaning products. Nick Mayer Art, committed to conservation.
What a blast, huh? David, did you have fun today?
I had a blast.
These guys keep you laughing.
Absolutely.
Doug, Captain Scott.
We'll appreciate it when we get home. The dinner's going to be fabulous.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
One of my favorites.
My second favorite part.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
David, thanks for coming, man. It's always a pleasure having you on the boat. You're always teaching us something. You're learning us a little bit of something. And hey, we learned a lot today.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I had a great time. Thank you again for having me.
Yeah, and sorry for all the hard work with the buttons. I'll see
It
maybe
was
we can
tough.
get you a
It was-
remote. You
yeah.
won't even have to stick your hand out to press the reels. Huh?
It's okay. I'll sleep in tomorrow.
Well, pretty soon there'll be Bluetooth. You can just go to your phone.
That's
push
it,
the button.
exactly.
Or just
I mean,
talk
you only
to it,
got
huh?
to twist the button, but now you just push it.
Yeah, that's it. It's getting easier and easier. But hey, great day, guys. Had a blast. Weather was perfect. The boat, as usual, 39 contender killed it, Scott. And you put them on us, man.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Pleasure.
Good time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Appreciate
All right,
it.
boys.
Thank you, sir.
Always a pleasure.
Batten down the hatches and hang on for
Yeah,
dear life.
hold on
Scotty's
for dear
behind the
life.
wheel,
Here
boys.
comes Ricky Bobby.
Here comes Ricky Bobby. We'll be home in 3.5 minutes.
See,
Full send.
I could let you win, but then I wouldn't win.
Full send.
A great day fishing ends in the kitchen, which is where professional chef Cat Pfeiffer joins the guys to share some of her favorite seafood creations. Today's recipe is a hearty fish and corn chowder.
Earl, are you excited?
I'm always excited when it comes to food, man. We know this.
What are we cooking, Chef Cat? I'm looking at ingredients here, and I'm gonna guess potatoes, corn, cream, chowder?
Say it louder.
Chowder, fish chowder on that. We got some fish right here, but I'm sure you could use shrimp, whatever you crab, meat, whatever you
Even
like.
your lobster, any kind of seafood that you would want to put into this seafood chowder, you can totally do it.
Perfect.
So Earl, you're over here with
What
some
do I
butter
got? I
and
got some good stuff
onions.
too. I don't have the chowder ingredients. Well, I guess it's all chowder ingredients.
It's all gonna come together.
I got some tasty stuff here too. What are we doing first?
You're gonna saute those onions.
Okay.
And then your garlic too. And look, our onions are becoming translucent, which is exactly what we want.
Happy onions.
All right, Lain, now you're gonna take your potatoes there and dump them in with Earl's onion mixture here. Now do the corn and mix the corn in, please.
All of it?
All of the corn. Now, Earl, can you take that bacon for me and give that a toss in, all of it.
A little pinch?
Yeah, let me see. Let me taste it.
That also smells delicious. Love bacon.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
There we go.
Let's do the heavy cream in the milk now.
Good thing I got big muscles, Earl.
Uh-huh.
That was some heavy cream.
That's a good one. All right, then your vegetable stock next, please. I'm sorry, that's your fish stock. You're gonna go ahead and pour it all in there. All right, so now we're gonna let this come to a boil, and we want it to simmer, and then we're gonna add our fish in here shortly. All right, we got a nice rolling boil here.
Okay.
All the aromas are fusing together.
It smells incredible, Kat.
Lain, you got your seasoned fish over here with blackened seasoning and salt and pepper, and I want you to go ahead and dump that in, please.
That's my cue.
That's your cue. Okay, Earl, I would like you to toss in those greens there. That's scallion and parsley.
And the fish cooks quick, especially cut into little chunks, so you want to put it in towards the end,
Towards the end, and then we're going to get our bowls ready after that, and we'll garnish and we'll dig in.
Moment of truth. That'll warm your bones right there. That's hearty.
Never thought of fish. I've had shrimp and corn chowder, crawfish and corn chowder. This is delicious, Kat.
Awesome.
Nice rainy day. As always, if you want the full recipe or Chef Cat's contact info, check out the website, thefishguyztv.com.
Good job. Woo.
A couple of them high fives.
Custom music for the Fish Guys, created by Lit Tricks Sound Co. For tailor-made tracks, fresh mixes, or to listen to the Fish Guys soundtrack, visit littrickssoundco.com, where little lyrics live loud.